Imagine you're working from anywhere in the world, your home, a beach, or even a cafe from another country. Sounds like a dream, right? But landing a remote job in 2025 isn't just about luck, it's about the strategy. So, even if you don't have experience, if you are in a zero level of experience, in this video, I'll break down how to find, apply, and also secure your dream remote job in this 2025. And watch until the end of this video because I'm going to expose the biggest scams that actually happening in the remote job industry, so you can be aware of it and place your first remote job in 2025. So definitely I can guarantee you this video is going to bring you from 0 to 1, so watch until the end. And also, if you feel like these videos are helpful and you can learn something from this channel, do subscribe and also don't forget to hit the bell button because then only you will be getting all the notifications from the channel. Plus, if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you have any questions, do comment in the comment box because I am making videos on the topics you guys are requesting. So I think this is the one of the major voter topic in our YouTube community poll, so I think this is something that I wanted to do for you all. Let's get into the video. So before we get into the steps, I always brief the basics. So let's see what are the top remote jobs careers in 2025. Number 1, tech jobs. Okay, what are the tech jobs? Software engineering, UI UX, cyber security. I think these are the jobs always available in terms of this remote job category. Yeah. So number 2 is marketing related jobs. Okay, marketing related jobs, digital marketing, and also you can even say a SEO content writer, a SEO writer, and also a video editor, graphic designer. These are the jobs available in terms of the remote job industry. But also there is one more thing. If you are a digital marketer and applying for a hotel industry, something in hotel industry, of course you need to visit the location and shoot the video, and also there should be a human interaction. Right, humans always love the human interaction and they always trust when they see the human only, so that's a nature. So you can be negotiable on this thing. So if you are applying for a remote job in your country itself, you can visit. If it's out of the country, that's a different case. But of course in the marketing field, all other jobs are available, even the digital marketing is available, but you need to be aware on this thing and you need to be clear when you're applying for the job. Okay, number 3 is freelancing and consulting. I think in this area most of the jobs are available in terms of these remote jobs. What are the jobs? Project management and business consulting, sales management, online sales, call center. So there are a lot of sectors in under this. I mean, there might be more things, but I'm just mentioning the few things. So it's all about like this. So I just divided these into 3 main categories. But if you have any other jobs, of course you can find it and find out there will be remote jobs. And apart from this, I'm not saying that apart from all of these jobs there won't be any kind of jobs in this world. No, even the other jobs are providing remote jobs, but these are the top careers, I think, mostly active on the remote working style. But other jobs are mostly into the hybrid mode and some are mostly into the on-site mode. Okay, so from these jobs, what is the job field you are in? Just do comment in the comment box so I'll also get to know about you. Yeah, so step number 2, where to find these remote jobs? Okay, this is another big question everyone asks me. Where do I can find these jobs? Number 1, LinkedIn jobs. That's the number 1 place to get to know about the job openings. Even it can be on-site, hybrid, of course same for the remote. LinkedIn job is the best place to find jobs. In my experience, that's the best place. Okay, so number 1, to get into LinkedIn and to apply for jobs, you need to know few things. So I have already made a video about it, how to optimize your LinkedIn and how to make a good LinkedIn profile and get yourself professional in the LinkedIn, and then you can start applying. So I have already made a video about it. You can go and check it out, no problem. Number 2, this platform I got to know about it very recently. Trust me, there is a job platform just dedicated for the Web3 developers, the Web3 enthusiasts. I mean, I was shocked about it, but anyways, the platform is web3.career. So if you are a person who is into the Web3 and finding jobs, you can go there. And of course, you can find the remote jobs section. So if you go to the remote job section, you can find all the listed remote jobs in the Web3. Apart from all of this, there are some other platforms as well. Apart from this LinkedIn and this web3.career, there are other platforms. Let me list it out. Number 1, Upwork. Number 2, Fiverr, and other things. FlexJobs, remote jobs, okay, and also we work remotely. These are the platforms. I mean, not very much famous, but okay to try, right? But you must give a shot on the first two, and especially if you are not in the Web3 and into the other things, you must do the try in the LinkedIn jobs. Without trying that, do not even consider about other platform, because that's the number 1 place I would give, okay? And apart from all of this, you can find the companies in whichever the country you like. If you are like interested in a job in UAE, search about the companies in the UAE and go to their company website and go to their career section, apply. That's another good way, okay? So step number 3, how to make your resume stand out. Yes, you may have a resume, but end of the day, if your resume is not perfect, your employer is going to get disappointed about you. They are not going to get the perfect ideology about you. So you need to keep a perfect resume for yourself. So to prepare your resume, I've already made a video about it. So you can still go and check out that video and come to this video. And anyways, I'm going to summarize 5 points that you should consider. Number 1, since you're applying for a remote job, you should include all the remote related work experiences. So I'm not meaning that you should have a company related experiences. You can even include your self-employed experiences, freelancing skills, everything you can include. So why I'm saying that to include is because if it's an on-site interview, if it's an on-site job, end of the day, like you'll be visiting the place, they'll be having a trust on you, it's fine. But since it's a remote job, there's nothing for them to like know, right? So keep your resume perfect, keep your resume work experience perfect, so they'll get to know about it perfectly. And number 2 is, do not like mention all the skills, be specific on the skills, but do not avoid the skills like time management and communication skills, your language proficiency. Please include those things, because those are matters in terms of the remote jobs, because without a proper language skill, you can't anyway speak with the team, you can't communicate with them, and you can't work properly. But in the on-site work, at least you can manage it, but in the remote job, it's pretty hard. So be open on those things, don't worry about it, okay? And number 3 is, you need to include the tools whichever you are comfortable. So tools in the sense, I'm not meaning you need to know Photoshop, CapCut. No, I'm not meaning that. You can be very selective and common on the tools like Zoom and Slack, Notion, these kind of project management tools that's like related with our daily life, daily working life. So you need to be practiced on these kind of tools, otherwise it's hard for you to work remotely. I think if you consider these things, of course you can apply and success through your resume, okay? So step number 4, final point. Now your resume is ready. How to apply? Okay, so when you are applying, few things you should consider, okay? Since it's a remote job, please do consider all of these 3 steps. Step number 1, with your resume, do not apply just with your resume, apply with a cover letter. Cover letter in the sense, okay, I'm a person, I'm Dashantan, so I'm interested in this position, so I'm experienced in this position, I have worked on this kind of projects, something like this in a written letter. That's as a cover letter, simple. And how you can contribute to the manager, something like this. And number 2 is, find the hiring manager, whoever the person hiring from that company in the LinkedIn, and send them a connection, drop them a message. That will work out a lot. Okay, so number 3 is build your online presence. Since you're applying for remote job, keep a strong online presence in terms of LinkedIn, in terms of any other social media, because as I'm saying again and again, you are not meeting them in real, they are going to see you online only. So you need to represent yourself properly online, otherwise they don't get the right idea about you. So be more careful on that. And finally, now you are ready with everything, you are applying, right? Applied, now selected for the interview. How to attend the interview? So for this, I've already made a video how to attend an interview and the questions and things, but let me be more specific on the remote side. So here I think 3 questions we can discuss. Number 1, how do you be productive when you work remotely? So this question can be asked. So for this, you can say what are the tools you use to be productive, what are the things, what are the habits you follow to be productive. So you can say that. And number 2, they may ask like, okay, you don't have any experience, but what are the projects you have worked, what is one of the crazy project you have worked with, one of the project you mostly like, something like this. So if they ask, you can share the screen and show the project, work on it. And number 3 is what are the tools you are used when it comes to the remote work. So here again the tools matters, so be more common on the tools, be more like careful, because you can be a graphic designer, but end of the day, if you are not good at using Zoom or Notion, the project management tools, then there's a chance of losing the job, right? So be more careful on that. I think that's all with applying, attending interview. We are good to go. Now finally, the most interesting part, remote job scams. Yes, so these scams I have listed down from one of my friends' experiences, and also from internet I have searched about the scams. So let me quickly go through all of you with the scams. Number 1, upfront fee scam. Yes, what is this? If a job asks you to pay for equipment or something, that's a huge scam happening right now. Pay me 50,000, I will give you this job. Pay me 1 lakh and then I will give you this job. This is like very common. Please don't get into that trap. None of the professional companies ask like that. Don't get into that kind of a scam. So number 2, phishing job. Yes, they send you a job application, you apply everything. Even some people like apply with their bank details. Don't do that, because don't apply for every job you see, because not everything is a job link. There can be a phishing link. They just get you all of your information and just do a scam you, just screw you. Okay. And number 3, MLM and pyramid scams. I think these are another one of the famous scams that happening right now, even in Sri Lanka. You know what it is? People like ask you to recruit more than work. Yes, this is commonly happening right now, because people hire a graphic designer and they want to hire more graphic designers using that graphic designer. That's not a legit way to do it. They must hire a HR and do it. You know, just stick to your work role and stick to your thing, because every job is respectable, every job has its value, and every job has its hard work, right? So end of the day, you are hiring a graphic designer and asking him to hire more graphic designer, which is like pointless. He can give a help, but he can't be a hiring manager. Okay, so be more careful on this end as well. Okay, so from get out of these all of the scams, you must be more careful in terms of clicking links, applying, and also in terms of talking and dealing with the employer. So be more careful on these things. Okay, so I think finally we have discussed everything which you need to get into a remote job. right? So number one, what are the remote job categories that's famous in 2025? And number two is where to find these remote jobs. And number three is how to optimize your resume. And number four is once you optimize your resume, how to apply and how to apply to that job using the resume and also using the cover letter. And number five is like once you applied and got the job, how you can prepare yourself for a remote interview. And finally, what are the scams actually happening in this remote job industry. Okay, so I think I have covered everything. If you have any other questions, do comment in the comment box. And you know, I always wanted to make detailed, clear, informative video. I think I have covered everything. And also this video is completely made upon a request of our subscribers, not a subscriber, by most of the subscribers. And there are a lot more videos coming up in terms of finance, in terms of English, in terms of all the skills that I am learning and I am experiencing and I am going through. I am not sharing anything that I am not experienced or not seen in my life. I'm sharing everything that I have seen and everything I am going through or I have went through. Okay, so hope this video helps you. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this video. So thanks again. I'll meet you on next Monday. Until then, goodbye. Yours Tashantan. Goodbye.